Third and final try for the jump. This is your last chance, Buggy. Stay under control. Stay under control. Oh, not enough. Not enough. Okay, gonna have to dock you some points there on that one, Buggy. I'm sorry. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is ScrapMan bringing you another episode of Scrap Mechanic, and today we're going to be doing something kind of like, I'm going to be continuing Workshop Hunters a little bit on my own here, because I was curious about some Dune Buggies and their abilities to get across and around this Dune racetrack area. So it's been a while since a Workshop Hunters has happened on the channel, so I figured I'd do a Dune Buggy themed Workshop Hunters. Now remember, the theme, or the purpose is to find things that aren't really top of the workshop, but more things that might be buried in that people might not know about yet. So I have a couple of examples behind me of things that showed up when I searched for Dune Buggies. And we're gonna see, I'm gonna put them to a test. Here's my criteria. I'm gonna see how well they get across that log portion over there, how easy it is for them to go up and down that, how well they can get over this jump here, and then in general, the steering and tipping abilities. Are they get prone to tipping, or are they able to get around corners pretty easily without tipping over? All right, so let's get to it. All right, so I'm gonna take a look at this one first. This is by Tristan J. Sawyer. And we are going to be allowing mods for this, at least the ones that work with the mods in the workshop. Some of them require the derf mod that you need to download, or the mod pack that you have to download, but I'm only using ones that are workshop compatible. So this is a Dune Buggy, and we're gonna take it for a ride now and see how it does. So obviously it has the mod wheels. It looks a little bit thin, so I'm a little bit worried it's gonna be prone to tipping, but we're gonna find out. It seems to be doing pretty okay so far, actually. Oh, nope. Okay, all right, we're good. So I'm gonna try to go off that jump. We're gonna go around to this corner here. Let's see how well it corners. Roll tip. All right, it's still doing pretty good. It's kind of hard to judge the first one because you don't have anything to compare it to. Whoa, we could do wheelies in this thing. That's pretty cool. Look at that. All right, that's pretty fun. I gotta admit, that is a fun feature. We're gonna see if we can get across this jump now. Whoa. The ground is so bouncy. Nailed it. That was like perfect. Okay, I gotta be honest, this one's doing a lot better than I thought it was going to, but let's see how it handles the uneven log portion over here. All right, we're coming up. Hey, that was pretty good. It didn't get stuck or anything. Oh, and we're wheeling again. I actually really like the wheelie feature. Some might call it a bug, some might call it a feature, but it's really controllable and easy to, sometimes you bounce up when you don't want to, but it's really easy to not overdo it. So I actually like it. It's kind of like a fun challenge to see if you can wheelie intentionally. What happens if I go in reverse really quick? Oh, that was interesting. Uh-oh, our first flip. Are we gonna be able to get back though? There we go. That was kind of easy. I'm surprised, like it almost feels like there's something in this thing that is making it more prone to tipping, but it must just be the wheels have that much torque on them. And it's only one, it's just a single gas engine. Let's look at the connections, see if there's anything special going on in here. So just mostly controllers to get everything on the right angles. I wonder why there's controllers on these, but it looks like he didn't actually use them. They're just at 90 degrees. Or does it spawn differently? Nope, it's just at 90 degrees. He used these controllers though. And and interesting, the steering is actually at a slight angle because of that, but it doesn't seem to really affect anything. So yeah, actually, I'm gonna give this I'm in the passenger seat. I'm gonna give this a, what are we gonna rate? What are we gonna use to rate? A 1 to 10, a letter rating, like A through F. Oh, look at those wheelies. All right, I'm gonna go out of 10. I'm gonna put this thing at a 7 out of 10. Just to give it some wiggle room. If anything's better than this, it'll go higher. If not, it'll go lower. So we're gonna go with that. So I'm gonna give this thing a 7 out of 10. Extra points for wheelies for sure. And it does, you know what? I'm gonna bump it up. I'm gonna bump it up to, I'm giving this thing a 9 out of 10 because honestly, this hasn't given me a reason to dock at any point. So let's see how it does on this section here. Oh, look at that. Yeah, I'm giving it a 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10 for this. Okay, let's go on to the next creation. All right, we're gonna be looking at this one, which looks really weird in the blueprint. It's by Gundame and has nothing in the description. So let's see Okay, so I guess we... Oh, it opens up, and... Well, that's interesting. Goes right down next to the controller in the front there. Alright, let's see how this thing goes. It's really wide at its base, so I'm predicting it's not gonna flip over very easily for sure. But it makes it a little bit more limited on where exactly it's gonna be able to go. And the backwards turning is a little bit weird. I didn't actually really test that in the other one directly, but I didn't notice it giving me any issues. So this one is way harder for some reason to keep straight. It really wants to drift. This thing is a drift maniac so far. Like, it almost like it prefers to be going sideways instead of straight. Especially when you're going backwards. I don't know why it's doing this when I go backwards. There's something in here. Is there something weird in here? It feels like there's something weird in here. I don't know what's going on. I have very limited control because the backwards is super up and we're bottomed out. We are bottomed out. Alright, this is not doing well for you, man. Not doing well for points. Okay, we have to test the jump. And we have to also test the off-roading. Alright, so let me get a little bit of a wind up here for the jump. Whoop. It's hard enough even for me to just turn around. Come on, turn. Why does this happen? Right, there we go. If you have a hill on your side, it works. Alright, here we go. Oh, I'm gonna have to actually aim myself for this. Like, that's gonna be the hard thing. I can't get any speed because I can't stay straight. Stay straight. Stay. Alright, try this again. Stay straight. Nope. Alright, come on, stay straight. Stay straight. Stay straight. It's kind of hard to test the jump when you can't hit it, isn't it? What if I spawn it right here? We're not gonna have nearly enough speed, I don't think. Alright, go ahead, hit the jump, and straight. Whoa! Okay, that was actually really impressive that with such, it looked like we weren't gonna have enough speed, but it gave like a little bit of a boost right at the last second there. Well, I gotta admit, this thing is, if I did it right, this thing feels like it would be fun for taking corners. Is this thing rear wheel drive only? Oh, it is rear wheel drive only. That might be, I'm gonna do the off-road test, or the log test really quick. And then I want to switch the rear wheel to all wheel and see how that changes things, because I feel like the rear wheel driving is one of the reasons why it's so drifty and hard to control. And also probably why the steering doesn't work very well in reverse. Because the front wheels aren't really like gripping the ground that much. It's all the back wheels just pulling. Come on, straighten out. Oh my god, I'm literally turning in the opposite direction that it's turning. Come on, no, what? Doesn't make any sense. Alright, there we go. You're straight now. Go. Go. Go to the left. This thing is way too hard to control. Alright, I gotta try the experiment now. We're gonna hook this up to the front tires. Alright, let's see how this feels. Alright, already reverse is way better. And we're wheeling out of here. Oh boy. Alright, we're just gonna roll with it for now. We're gonna, uh-oh. Okay, we're good. That was really weird. Our tire did really weird things there. Alright, and off we go. Alright, it's a little bit easier to turn now, but it is still, whoa! It is still super weird and bouncy at times. So we're gonna see if we can, I don't think we can get up. Nope. We gotta respawn ourselves. I accidentally deleted a tire. It's what our lift is for. Where's our tires? Oh, I have all the mods installed. It's gonna take so long to find it. Oh, there it is. That took so long. You know what? Just for your OCD people, I'm not even gonna paint it. I'm gonna leave the tire like that. All right, here we go. Now we're testing it. 4-wheel drive. Oh boy. It's okay. Now we can actually go backwards and do things. Oh, here's a jump. Here's a jump. Here's a jump. Whoa! Alright, it's doing much better with 4-wheel drive. I'm gonna say 4-wheel drive is a little bit more conducive to off-roading and controllability. But, so I'm gonna give this one, so I gave the last one, what? Did I give it a 9? I think I gave it a 9. I'm gonna give this one a 5. because it's a lot harder to control. It still looks pretty cool. I'm giving it points for aesthetics. But I couldn't control it enough to get off the jump, and it was super difficult for me to just really get anywhere without making modifications to it. So, but it still looks cool. It's still fun to drive, and it drifts a lot too. We're gonna drift around this corner. Look at it. Oh, lost it. I lost the drift. All right, so let's look at the next one. Okay, up next, we're gonna be using this one by Refuse. Dune Buggy, Rail Buggy, Off-Road 4x4, Tunable Independent Suspension, Realistic Front Wheel Steering, and Tank Steering? Tank steering in a buggy? Ooh, looks like we got some double wishbone going on. Oh, look at all those. Look at all those bearings for the wheels. I thought he said he had tank steering. I'm confused. Whoa, oh, I get it now. So the buttons, this is really weird. Why would a buggy have to do this? I mean, it's good for controllability, I suppose, but the steering is really cool. Look at that. That's a cool feature, I like that. I don't know if it's really necessary in Scrap Mechanic, but it's definitely adds some cool points, so I'll give you some extra cool points for that. This thing looks really cool. It's like a whole frame, even at the bottom. There's like no bottom to this thing. What is the seat even attached to? It's attached to that little wedge piece. That's the only thing carrying this seat is a wedge piece. It's got, what are the gas engines attached to? Why are there gas engines? The gas, oh, they're attached to the suspension. Okay, so this is engine-powered suspension. So let's see how it runs. The speed isn't that great because it's an electric engine, so it kind of has like a max speed, and I think this is it. I'm tempted to turn them up just to see how they do, so I highly doubt that this thing is going to make the jumps. What are these buttons? Not connected. All right, apparently the buttons aren't connected to anything. Come on, get up. I'm concerned, look how low the front bumper is to the ground. I'm concerned about the log section with this one. All right, and we're gonna try this jump. I really don't think it's gonna work. I really don't think it's gonna work. Yep, that's kind of exactly what I thought was gonna happen. All right, up next, the logs. See how this thing does on the logs. I mean, it's really cool to watch the suspension work though. We're definitely going to see the suspension do its thing on these logs here, if we can make it over with our front bumper, because that bumper's concerning me. All right, well, because of its speed, it's really easy to go where I want to go. Up, 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 up. Well, I think we have our answer for the log test. As far as tipping goes, it's definitely really stable. It's really easy to control. It looks really cool, but it is not fast enough to do the jump, and it is not high enough off the ground to do the logs. So the last one I gave, what, a 5? I'm gonna have to give this one a 4. I'm gonna say a 4 for this one. Maybe a 4.5 because of the, actually, no, I'm gonna give this one a 5 because of the awesome steering and suspension mechanism that bumps it up a couple of points. That's one of the major things it has over the other one, in addition to controllability. Okay, let's look at the next one. All right, we're gonna use this one. I don't know what to expect from this. This looks like a pickup buggy, and it's got 6 wheels. It's called Dune Buggy Heavy version 4. I was tempted not to use this one because it doesn't really look like a dune buggy, but it's called a dune buggy. So this is by Bleed Much. So I just wanted to see how it did. Does this thing, that didn't look natural. Does this thing have a no-tip mechanism in here somewhere? I'm skeptical. We're gonna have to put this thing, you know what? Here's my test right here. Yep. This definitely has some stabilizer in it, because that is not normal. Well, I'm gonna disqualify this thing because that's not, I don't think that's fair, and also, it already bottomed out. Doesn't counter for using auto stabilizers. Okay, so next up is called Dune Buggy by Drift King JDM12. So we're gonna see what this thing, that doesn't look like a dune buggy to me. Ah, here we go. Oh, now this looks like a dune buggy. It looks like it should have a spoiler. It looks like a spoiler fell off. Well, this thing is certainly fast. I think it, oh. It might, is it real? No, it's 4-wheel drive. Okay, good, it's 4-wheel drive. All right, let's see if we can, it's really, really fast, and with speed, usually you lose controllability, and it looks like that might be the case here, but we're doing not too bad. Oh, it really likes to wheelie. We're gonna see how well we can control it, and if we can take it off the jump. Going backwards is definitely a little bit more difficult though, so let's get our bearings here. Come on. Come on. The suspension is a little bit weird with how cambered it is, but I think we're doing okay. All right, whoa. Oh, yeah, whoa. You can really control your tilt with the wheel torque. All right, I'm gonna try to go off the jump. Can we make it without tipping ourselves over? Yeah, yeah. What? 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 Okay, that was a little bit weird. We might be able to tip ourselves back. Yep. All right, we did. We did tip ourselves back. So that definitely would have made the jump if I had a little bit more control. So I'm gonna give it points for having the speed for sure, but I'm gonna dock it like a little bit because the controllability is kind of hard, but I know that that comes with the territory of extra speed. But it also gets points for being able to flip itself over because of its wheel torque. So I need to do this. I did not give this a good log test. I gotta do this when I'm facing the right way. Like, if I can even face the right way. All right, we're gonna go down. Come on. Come on, come on. Oh, oh. Oh, did I break? Nope, I didn't. I thought I broke the suspension for a second. And we're almost bottomed out. All right, well, we made it down. It seems like going in reverse is like the way it likes to do these logs. We're gonna try to go straight. All right, all lined up and go. Okay, it did it. That wasn't too bad. That was better than the other ones, the past couple ones. I don't see this as better than the, whoops. All right, yeah, it definitely has some tipping issues if I turn too fast when I'm going too fast. Oh, that time it didn't. Ooh, this is kind of fun. Does this thing have four-wheel steering? No, it doesn't. I guess the front wheel steering is a little bit weird because of how far away from the wheel the steering point is. All right. So let's see if we can tip this thing again. Gonna go around this corner. All right, it didn't want to tip. Yep. Come on. This thing isn't too bad for control. I'm gonna put this thing. Alright, so the first one was a 9, the last two were 5s. I'm gonna put this thing at a solid 7. Wait a minute, what are those sensors for? What are those sensors for? Is there a cheat in here? Oh, wait. That sensor is connected to this controller, which doesn't do anything. All right, looks like he probably maybe did something with the sensors and decided, nah, it's kind of pointless. So I'm gonna give this thing a 7. A solid 7, right in between the other ones, because it's a little bit less easy to control, and it's a little bit more likely to bottom out and tip over than the first one, but it looks pretty cool, and it's pretty fast. It can definitely make the jump, and it can do backwards jumps and backflips, so that's an extra point too. Like, that's some good points there. And yeah. All around, it's not a bad buggy, just needs a little bit more controllability and less flippability. All right, on to the next one. All right, up next we have this colorful buggy here by Nate Michael. So apparently it has some wishbone suspension, has liftable suspension. What does that mean? All right, let's just see how it runs. It looks really cool for sure. Huh. That's a really compact wishbone suspension. We'll see how it works. It looks a little bit low to the ground, but we'll find out. All right, I definitely see the suspension working. I think this might have some issues with the logs for sure. All right, whoa, it drifts really nicely though. That like wasn't like an uncontrollable drift. It looks like it has four-wheel steering, which is definitely gonna make the control a little bit more difficult. Gonna make the jump. All right, that's not fair. I should go from the same direction I went with the other ones. I should probably give it a fair chance, but once you're flipped over, looks like you're flipped over. All right, looks though are really cool. There's a lot of pipe detail in this thing, so I like that. All right, let's get over here. Man, look at that wishbone suspension going. I feel like it might be a little bit too soft at times. I'm gonna bottom out just on the normal flat ground. All right, let's try these little whoops here. Oh, nope, we're not making that. Nope, no, not making that either. Nope, not making that one. Oh, nope, not making that one. All right, might be a little bit faster, or might be able to do that if we went a little bit faster, but we got some decent speed and we got some control. Can we make it? Whoa! Oh, well, we made it. I just didn't get straight enough, but I actually felt like I had enough control there. Like I could aim myself on the jump, whereas some of the other ones I couldn't even hit the jump. So I want to give it one more chance on the jump because I really feel like it was gonna do it there, and then I just messed up. Let's try that again. You know, this thing, for some reason, it feels the control actually feels really nice. Like it doesn't feel like it's whipping out to the sides uncontrollably. Like it always feels like I can keep it under control and react in time to it. All right, here we. Uh-oh. All right, well that time I didn't do as good. Third and final try for the jump. This is your last chance, Buggy. Stay under control. Stay under control. Oh, not enough. Not enough. Okay, gonna have to dock you some points there on that one, Buggy. I'm sorry. Wait, I didn't even press the buttons yet. Oh, there's the adjustable suspension. Okay, so that's gonna be good for the log section. Good thing to know. All right, and we also have our light on so we can see where we're going in this midday sun. All right, so I'm heading over to the logs. We're gonna see what happens on the logs with this thing. I'm gonna try it without the higher suspension, just out of curiosity. And then if that doesn't work, then we're gonna do the higher suspension to see how much of a difference it actually makes. Here we go. Okay, and higher suspension. Oh yeah, look at that. Huge difference. Huge difference. Definitely bonus points for adjustable suspension. And then we can put the suspension back down. All right, excellent. So it seems to be everything except the jump seems to be pretty good with this. The design is good. The controllability feels good. Sometimes the steering is a little bit wide for some reason. Whoop, 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 whoop. And around the tree. But it looks really nice. I like the way it looks a lot. It controls nice. It's got really nice suspension with an adjustable off-road thing. It just doesn't have the speed for the jump. So let's look at, I think we have one more left. Oh, that was cool. One more left, and then we're gonna make our final judgment on which one was the best. And you might disagree with me, so definitely let me know down in the comments if you disagree. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and get back to our other one. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I think I just saw something. I think this thing has a stabilizer in it somewhere. Let me put it to the test. I think it does. I think it's like a soft stabilizer though. Because look at that, that's not right. That's not right, that's not behaving the right way. That is definitely not. Yep, there's a stabilizer in here. Or maybe, you know what, that might actually be the suspension. A byproduct of the suspension that's not intentional, I don't know. All right, so I'm still gonna give this thing, I'm gonna give it a 7 still. It's not quite as good as the first one, but I think it's on par with the other ones. All right, on to the last one. All right, and I saved this one for last. It's actually in my colors, but I don't think it was actually made for me. I think it's just a coincidence. I haven't used it yet. It looks interesting though. Curious, the suspension looks pretty cool. So this is by Jacquald's Dune Buggy Speed in parentheses. So I'm hoping it's gonna be pretty fast. Whoa. That is some serious suspension going on here. This is gonna be interesting. Oh, these wheels seem a little bit too big almost. Look how big those wheels are. But dang, the suspension is good. The suspension feels, whoa, look at how much air this thing gets. We just jumped up that wall like it was nothing. Wait, does this thing have a stabilizer in it too? I don't know. It doesn't really feel like it yet, but this thing is really fast. Let's see if we can take this corner here. Hey, not bad, not bad. All right, we're gonna go off the jump. I'm gonna ignore these for now, because we want to go up. We literally just ignored them. We skipped over the entire thing. But this thing feels really nice. Whoa, drifting a little bit too much there. Let's do the reverse direction. I don't know if this direction is harder or not. I feel like this direction is a little bit harder, but I really don't think this thing has no issue whatsoever. No issue at all. Really nice suspension, really nice controllability. Let's see if we can go back the other direction. Don't hit the thing. Look at this. Look how much air this thing gets. Why does this thing get so much air and then it just rides down the wall like it's nothing? Okay, it's, little bit tippy on the corners, it looks like. Come on, come on. Can we tip ourselves back over? Ugh. Look at the suspension react to the wheels. It's like it's reaching for the ground, but it can't quite get there. Come on, come on. All right, we're not gonna be able to get the ground. That's definitely 1 point docked for being tippable like that, but let's see how, that was my fault. I went a little bit too fast. Let's even get up, actually. Can we get up these rocks? I mean, this thing might just be an all-out rock climber. Look at that. Look at that, and let's wheelie out of here. I'm controlling it. I can actually control it effectively. That's awesome. It feels like there was almost like a suspension steering. All right, here we go. Let's see if we can go up. It just floated over those things. What was that? This is really nice. All right, I think I'm gonna have to give this thing a 9.5 out of 10. The only reason I'm not giving it a 10 is because it tipped on me going around a corner, and the first one did not do that. But you know what? Yeah, so it is better than the first one, but it is not perfect. But, I mean, the speed is amazing, the controllability. I feel like controllability here. Now, I just want to do one test. I want to make sure that it's not cheating with a stabilizer. Let's see how it does. All right, that seems to be working pretty normal. If I let go. Wow, it's so soft. Yeah, it seems like it's normal gravity going on here. How good of a rock climber is this thing? Can we get up this wall right here, do you think? Let's find out. It's really well, like, the proportions are really good too, so like even the wheels, like the front of it will not get it stuck because the wheels stick out just enough from the front. But I don't know if we have the right weight distribution for a hill this steep. Maybe if we pick up some speed first. Let's try picking up some speed first. All right, let's see how this does. Whoa, we made it. That was actually kind of surprising. Yeah, 9.5 out of 10, maybe even like a 9.75. Super stable, super easy to drive. Definitely my favorite one out of the batch. So let me know which one was your favorite. Leave a comment down below. Oh, we just did a wall ride. No problem whatsoever. I just want to play with this thing some more. This is awesome. Look at this thing go. Oh, one wheel. Up. Can we save it? Can we save it? Can we save it? I don't think we're gonna save it. Oh, and we saved it. Excellent. Woo! We can do a backwards wheelie. Backwards wheelie. No problem. Alright, so leave a comment down below. Let me know which one of these, I don't even know how many we did, which one of them was your favorites, and leave a like if you liked the video. If you want to see more gaming content like this, make sure you are subscribed. We're gonna end by going right off into these trees here with a huge jump. Woo! Oh! Alright, yep, should have seen that coming. This has been ScrapMan, and I'll see you next time. Bye! Welcome to the end screen. Well, you'll probably click away before I get to tell you to subscribe for more fun, and if you really like me, but like not in a creepy way, support me on Patreon. Oh yeah, check out this awesome video I made over here. It's probably even better than this one, or it might be worse actually, but if you don't click it, I guess you'll never know.